Being good with girls isn't complicated, you're just learning the wrong way. Dating right now feels like chess or walking through a minefield, but it's not. You have red pill guys screaming one thing, pickup artists saying the opposite, TikTok clips with 10 different rules, and some dude on YouTube telling you to send a paragraph of a text to stand out. You try to follow all of it and your dating life is still trash. You're still going home alone, you're still getting ghosted, and you're still staring at your phone waiting for something to happen. You watch a bunch of videos, one guy tells you to text all the time to build comfort, another tells you to never chase a girl who doesn't show you interest, and there is another who tells you that all this stuff is irrelevant and that the only things that matter are looks and money. Some say cold approach is the best way, others say cold approach doesn't work. There's just so much conflicting advice, you don't know who to trust. So when you see a girl you like, you freeze and you do nothing. Trust me, I've been there. I spent years overthinking every message, binge watching content, trying the weirdest pickup lines, and then complaining that this shit doesn't make any sense. Then I did the reps, 15 years of cold approaches, dates, failures, and a lot of trial and error. Now, my dating life is simple and under control. Whenever I want to get dates, I know exactly what button to press and how to press that button. This is why I make these videos, to remove the noise and show you how straightforward this can actually be when you stop chasing tricks and start following a real structure. Most guys waste years like this. They scroll social media, they watch videos of other guys talking to women, they buy many dating programs, but they don't talk to new women. They take no action. They go on Reddit and ask for advice, they watch hours of infield footage on YouTube, and after all that, when they see a girl they like in real life, they still freeze and do nothing. And then when nothing changes, they blame women. They say the problem is their city or their country or whatever else that is external. It's the apps, it's the hypergamy, it's looks maxing, women only want the top 10%, where can I get a surgery to look taller, blah blah blah. You ever notice that those who complain the most are also those who never leave the house, never approach girls, and they believe that if girls liked them, girls would be making the first move anyway. Meanwhile, there are guys who quietly go out 2 or 3 times per week like a normal person, start conversations with others like a normal person, take small risks and try to flirt like a normal person, reflect on their interactions like a normal person, and try to improve every area of their lives like a normal person. They keep it normal, but they stay locked in for years. Those are the guys who have options, not the manipulative pickup artists, not the gym bros who think muscles will make women fall on their lap, not the rich guys who compensate by buying tables in the club, not the guys looking for shortcuts, witty lines, or the magic pill that's going to solve everything. The guys who consistently work on improving their social skills. Let me make this extra simple for you. You don't need the perfect game. What you need is a simple system you can actually follow and repeat without thinking too much. If a guy who was shy around women came and asked me to give him a plan, I'd start him out with this. You pick one day a week to hang out after work in a place with a lot of foot traffic, you pick one night a week to go socialize and party, and you pick one social event or group activity per week that you will attend. No more, but there is nothing happening around me. There are things happening. Your brain just classifies them as not worth it because it tries to keep you in your comfort zone. You schedule it, you show up to those like you're showing up at the gym, and every time you go out, your only goal is to have a conversation with at least 2 strangers. Not just saying hi and running away, actually having a short, normal conversation with 2 strangers. When you go out, keep it simple too. Go with one clean opener, not a magic line, just something direct and normal. Hey, I just saw you and I wanted to say hi. My name is Max. From there, you focus on 3 things. You stay present instead of living in your head, you make it a bit playful instead of an interview, and you make a move and propose a clear next step that feels good at the end. That might be, for example, let's grab a coffee later this week, or let's talk again later, what's your Instagram? Most guys never do that. They never approach, or the rare times they do, they never make a clear move at the end. If you can do those 2 things properly without being nervous, you will already have better game than 98% of the male population on Earth, and you won't need to watch those videos anymore. Just like going to the gym, you must track what happens. Not to obsess, but to stop lying to yourself. Forcing yourself to write down the cold feedback reality just gave you is literally how you iterate and improve. If you're only trying things without looking deeply at what went wrong and what you can do better next time, you literally cannot improve. Don't make the mistake of thinking a dating coach is out there to save you. Only you do can save yourself. So track the basics. How many new girls you approached this week? What was the moment when most of your interactions died? What can you do to overcome that block next time? You don't need a spreadsheet with a million columns. Just 3 sentences every time you meet a new woman. What went wrong? What went well? What you will do better next time. This is how you stop guessing and start improving. If you do this well, you don't even need a dating coach, or you don't even need to watch dating advice videos. Dating advice or a coach is only there to help when you can't figure out the block or when you can't implement the fix. But in most cases, you can do it on your own. Now, I'm gonna give you a mindset shift that will simplify everything. If you are going to the gym, you will try to eat healthy, right? Because healthy food is the fuel you need with that goal. And you will avoid junk food because it hurts your fitness goal. If your goal is to become better with women, you need to avoid junk food and focus on healthy food. Porn, doom scrolling, watching content that reinforces a victim mindset, arguing online, all this stuff is junk food for your brain. Real world social interactions is your healthy food. I'm gonna tell you the hard thing you don't want to hear, bro. You need to turn off your phone and leave the house. Go to places where people actually talk. Go to the gym, go to events, go to bars that are social, not just people staring at their phones. Take classes, go to meetups, start new hobbies, keep your body alive, train, sleep, walk outside, go fucking touch grass, bro. Spend time in real conversations that are not just about dating. All those things are going to make dating way simpler for you. You can't swipe 8 hours a day, fry your brain with cheap dopamine, flood your system with porn, and then expect to feel confident and grounded when you stand in front of an actual real woman. Structure your life so your nervous system can actually handle social pressure, especially now that no other guy is willing to do it. If you can, you're gonna stand out like crazy. So the main message is this: there is no hack. There is no one weird line that makes every girl chase you. There is only this: show up, repeat a simple weekly routine, start conversations, make moves, reflect on your interactions, and work on your body, your style, and your life. You do that for months and years, and eventually you change your habits and your dating life will change. You will build the skills, you will build the options. Most importantly, you will build the confidence of a man who does what he says he's gonna do, instead of staying a man who complains he can't do shit until you die. I did it. I went from overthinking and hiding behind a screen to a dating life I am genuinely proud of. That's why I make those videos in which I share what I do. I share what my real life is like. If I can do it, you can too. As long as you stop chasing shortcuts and start running a simple structure you can stay consistent with. If you feel like you can execute this on your own and you just want a clear system, check the link below for my program. It walks you step by step through building a real life pipeline, how to approach, how to text, and how to lead things into real dates without turning into a clown. If you want my personal help, I also open a few coaching spots each month. You can book a free call with me below and we will go through your situation, your sticking points, and see if we are a good fit. If this video helped you, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.